3, 2, 1. Hey, folks. We are here, Thursday, June 27th, 2019. Welcome to Bouncing Brains. Sometimes the brains are rattled.
You forgot your name.
Oh,
I'm Sean Hatfield.
I'm Freddy G.
Word. And today, uh, this episode's brought to you by Rockstar, but I already drank it. I apologize in advance.
This will slowly devolve into some skit where you'll just come in with like scratch marks on your neck, just like, "Hey man, y'all got some caffeine? Something?
Yeah,
just anything?
Something, just anything that
some
is
some
still
B12
legal.
pills I can lick." Is that-
Anything at all that still may be legal.
Got like the dust out of the bottom of the supplement? Nah, man, come on.
Hey man, when you get a big enough check from wherever it is that you get it, whether it be comedy or the podcast or both, or if you decide to at some point like start your own business on the side where it also gives you a revenue of income. Excuse me. Basically, what I'm saying is when you start getting stable money coming in, so where you're like, I can splurge on that or whatever the case may be. Something I'm curious about is have you ever thought about, or would you ever thought about actually creating, and you don't have to go into like, well, let me say it, into like creating your own clothing, so that like you create your own clothing and you wear your own clothing, but not with the intention of selling it, just with the intention of you wearing your own clothing, so that you don't have to worry about buying clothes, is basically what I'm saying. Kind of the angle that I'm taking with this is like, I don't know if you've ever noticed or even if you know, but like Dave Chappelle
Mhm.
wears his own clothing like down to his drawers. I think the only thing that he actually buys third party is I think his shoes. But everything from like his top to his pants to the jackets and like the vests that
Right.
he wears is like 90% of it is his. I
Custom
mean,
made.
you can see where he has his name on them and shit, and
Right.
his initials. So, would you ever do that? Have you ever thought of that?
I've considered the idea of custom clothing, but I think if I was going to go so far as to get just a full line of custom clothing,
Remember, not with the intention of like selling and.
oh, I would definitely market it, man. I mean, the only reason I would put that much money into it if it was actually good shit, and if it's good shit, you might as well put it on the market.
But then you got to deal with the responsibility of selling it. Not you, but you. I mean, you promote it, but then you got to worry about like.
You either worry about the responsibility of running the company that whose objective is to sell the product, or you sell the company.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You
Right.
still. I mean, if you market and you sell your clothes, you would have to worry. Well, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, you would still have to worry about sitting down in these meetings of like, okay, like what clothes is coming out next? Like, is it selling? Is it missing something? So on and so forth. As opposed to like if you were to just make your own clothing so that you and your family can wear, and like that's it. I guess my other point to this whole thing was like, because the way I see it, like if I thought of doing that, because again, it's kind of like taking a page out of Chappelle's book. The only reason I would honestly think of seriously doing that is because that would save me money. Meaning that if I wear my own shit, I would spend a lot less money if I have to like buy clothes. See what I'm saying?
Fair enough, man. But there is quite a markup in custom tailored clothing. I
But when
don't see that.
that's what I'm saying. Like when you own the company,
Right.
I think it's still a lot less. No? Do you disagree? I may be wrong because I don't have my own clothing line, but
Like I could see like going to like a a clothing designer and being like, I would like a full set of clothing for me and my entire family for the next, a full year seasonal, outfit of clothing, and having, that be whatever that cost would be.
Yeah.
But the idea of like having on a regular basis clothes manufactured in different styles, let's say on a multi-year basis.
Again, like if you pay attention to like what Chappelle has worn over the years,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of the same style. Doesn't change much. Like I said, other than the vests, because I'm not gonna lie, like the vests are dope as shit. But other than like the vest, the different color vest that he wears,
Well,
like
I was
it
gonna
doesn't
say,
change much.
I may be misremembering, but the Def Comedy Jam anniversary show that he did with
Oh, but that was different. I think wasn't that was like something. It looks like that was something tailored for that night.
Yeah.
That's different.
Well,
As opposed
of
to like
course.
what he was wearing, like what he wore in one of the specials. Again, the jacket and the vest.
Right.
That was and I'm telling you because I've seen that style of jacket and vest in a different color.
I mean, to be honest though, I think someone like Dave Chappelle doesn't really have to worry about people like or him buying clothing. Like I think someone with that much hype, I guess, or someone with that much clout, like people would send him clothes. Like, hey man, I saw you wearing a Nike T-shirt. Here's a whole bunch of Nike gear.
But see, and
that's
that's
the
fine.
thing about clothing, dude. Clothing and sneakers and stuff
the-
like
the
that.
thing
The
about-
marketing
that's
for it
fine.
is different than most products because this is like you basically do the marketing when you wear it.
That
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you do that, 90% of the time, what you have to worry about that, and I'm just telling you what I would have a problem with. What I would have a problem with is like, for example, if Nike's like, hey man, I see you rocking that shit. Like I'm gonna send you a whole bunch. Like for example, with me with Dickies.
Yeah.
So I've already thought of one of the problems that I would have if Dickies were to come to me. I was like, hey dude, we're gonna supply you with your wardrobe basically. But the thing is that one of the problems that I may run into is that Dickies may say our only stipulation is that that's all you can wear. Tiger Woods got sued,
Yeah.
and I believe he lost when he was endorsed by Nike, and he went on one of the conferences, and I believe he was wearing an Adidas hat, and he was sued, and he lost like a big chunk of change. So that's the only issue that you run into, like with that. That's why I go back to the original conversation of like, when you have your own clothes and you own the company, like you kind of don't have to. And I just thought that maybe it was a smaller investment
Mhm.
to keep that clothes coming to you, as opposed to a bigger investment when the clothes comes to you, but then you also got to worry
Yeah.
about selling it to the public.
Right. Well, I guess I'm thinking more along the lines of like what Rogan has set up with his T-shirt company, where it's like he makes goofy T-shirts that he actually wears, and he's like, "Oh, we should sell these."
Yeah.
Like that makes perfect sense to me, man. Like I
would have something.
I
like
would have
that,
to
dude,
justify having a full.
See, but
and it's
but-
not even
but-
that hard to make your own like graphic tee.
But that's different though, because like again with me, because I've thought of it, because I even thought, I was like, if I get big enough, why would I've also thought like, I wear Dickies because I love them. Like they're, like I said before, they're comfortable and all this
But
shit.
let me tell you this: like the reason Tiger Woods got sued is because Tiger Woods was on Nike's payroll.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he was being paid.
That's an
if-
endorsement.
If you have a sponsorship, an endorsement is like where you're working for them, or one of them is where you're working for them. I think a sponsorship is where they just give you the supply. They just supply you with clothing. There's no legal like ramifications if you wear someone else's clothing. They just give it to you because they see that you have hype and they want people to see you in their clothing.
Yeah.
And have like and buy it, for you
It's
to.
probably a decent enough relationship, because it's like
Yeah.
if at any point they realize that they're not getting any feedback from doing so,
And
they just
you-
kind of stop
Yeah.
giving you clothing.
You-
Well, that's the
know-
same. It's the same deal with amateur and professional skateboarders. Amateur skateboarders, they're AMs for like certain companies, Like they'll be amateur for like Nike or Reebok or I don't know another performance company, and they're allowed to like go like wear other shoes and stuff like that because they're not really getting paid. They're just they're just giving them product.
Yeah.
Once they start getting that paycheck, if they get caught wearing someone else's shoes in a skate contest or wearing a different skateboard, like it's done, dude. They're void of contract. Their paycheck's done.
Yeah. That, like, I guess kind of where I was going with it was like, I thought like, why can't I just recreate my own style of Dickies? But of course, don't call it Dickies because, you know,
You call them Freddy's.
You call them, Freddy's or whatever the fuck. Then think of a creative name. But I would have somebody, I would tell somebody, make it exactly like these, and we're just going to change the name. And another thing that would be different, that is a small problem that I have with Dickies, is I would make sure that I would make them a little wider, because I like my Dickies wide. And I've run into that problem before, where in order for me to get them wider from the leg, I need to buy like 2 sizes bigger than what I wear. Because when I wear exactly my size,
right,
it's not. Holy shit! Why are those shoes $5,000?
Because what you just described, this guy did. But he did it with shoes.
But he sells them.
He only made a couple because he got a cease and desist to stop production on these. Because it's a knockoff. Because he used to work. His story is he used to work for Nike, and he just quit. And he spent like years working on these shoes. Mm-hmm. And he was like, what he hated more than Nike was he hated menthol cigarettes, or he hated cigarettes in general. But around him, there was like a lot of people smoking Newports.
Yeah.
So they come in a Newport box.
That's actually kind of cool.
They're like, there's even a DVD or like a little plaque.
You just flip the swish.
Yeah, dude, you flick the swish.
That's crazy.
Completely in your face to like the shoe company.
That's not a bad looking shoe either.
Nah, it's pretty good looking shoe.
What does it say? Go back. ACI, yo, what?
Yo, Freddy, where you at?
Damn, yo. I'm right here. Y'all send me a box. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. So you could do it, dude. I mean, I think you just maybe can't sell, like, if it's really like a knockoff like this, dude, where it's like specifically just trying to like aggravate Nike.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe you'll get a cease and desist, but that's it, you know, like. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna try to.
It's because
like,
I really like. I'm not
time.
Fucking with you, bro. Like, I really enjoy wearing Dickies. Like I wish that I could go back to wearing them every day.
Yeah.
Like I used to. Like, I wish that where I worked, I'm not gonna mention where I worked, but that they didn't give a shit like what we wore, because I would want to wear. Dude, it's me. I'm not gonna. I don't want to sound corny and fucking corny and say that it's like my personality, but my thing was, and like part of me was wearing fucking Dickies and a white tee. Like that was me ever since I was in fucking high school. I wore like a flannel shirt because that's me and that's what I felt comfortable with. I mean, everything, like everybody else, after I wore it for so long, like they identified me with it and like with other shit. But I wear it because it's practical and you don't have to iron them. You know, they don't fucking bleed. You know what I mean? So
you know what my practical uniform would be, dude? If I had to choose, I would just choose coveralls.
You told me this.
Yeah, dude. Like,
bro, you know what the problem that I have with coveralls, bro?
What?
I did tell you that I have a bladder problem. Well, I don't have a bladder problem, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, and I've told this to Sean too, like, unfortunately, I'm the type of person that when I tell you I gotta piss, that means I got 2 minutes tops, 120 seconds to get to either a restroom or a place to piss. Because if I don't, you better believe I'm gonna piss in my pants.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with coveralls, bro. Do you know how long it's gonna take me?
There's 2 zippers, dude.
I thought the coveralls.
No, dude. I mean, it's one
so
thing.
the new ones.
You get a front flap too.
No, you don't. You don't get a front flap, but
So look,
there's a
click on the first one.
I'm trying to see the image.
That one. Click on that one.
I go to it.
So you would wear that?
Yeah, dude. I would.
Hey
yeah,
man, I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Fuck, that shit looks dope.
Right,
Oh,
dude.
Fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. That looks like my uncle, like when he was like in his 70s.
That looks dope.
You put a belt around that, dude. It
but
looks,
see, what really
Fuck a
fucks with
belt.
me,
You let the gut
like,
hang. You
like-
let the gut hang.
like what fucks with me, dude, is I don't like the short sleeve. The short.
No,
sleeve,
there's long sleeve too, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would get
Yeah.
a long sleeve. Fuck yeah, bro. Look at that shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
You wouldn't rock the jumpsuit, Sean?
All right, that I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty fucking clean right there.
Yeah.
But again, only if we have the piss zipper.
Sean,
Like
see, Sean gets it.
There's a zipper that comes up down here, like right here, and then
Yeah.
it stops right at the middle, or you could even keep it going
Hey
down.
man, so like if like when you come up with us, if you decide
Yeah.
not to bail on us,
Yeah.
like, and we go to all these gigs and you're recording us and you do all this video and tech shit,
Yeah.
like, and you, of course, your money's gonna be straight, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point you're gonna be paid. Would you like? Is this what you would rock all the time?
Yeah, dude. That and overalls, dude. I would.
That's fucking bad, dude.
Dude, it's like.
Look, I'll go ahead and throw this out there right now. When we do the Bouncing Brains live show, we will all get matching coveralls.
Fuck yeah.
With the logo
I'm
dude.
down with that.
emblazoned upon it.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Let's not put anything tacky like a gel number behind it or something, you know.
No, I would
Wasn't
not
even
do
thinking of that until
Okay.
you said it.
Okay.
Nah. But would y'all be opposed to wearing orange?
Damn
Yeah.
I mean, I get used to it when I go hunting, dude.
No. I'm saying at the live
Yeah.
show.
At the live show. Yeah.
You good? You good with orange?
I mean, I have a problem with like looking like an inmate, but if it's for the show, I'll do it, Freddy. I'll sacrifice mine.
I figured we'd go with black or navy blue, but yeah, orange, sure.
Just the first show.
What about green?
I like army green.
I was thinking forest green, but
Forest green's not bad.
Or gray.
Huh? I'm down to do a gray, dude.
Yeah,
I'm down to do-
gray's
I'm-
dope.
right on,
I'm down
like
to even do a red.
men at work type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gray would be fucking dope. It'd be really dope. You know what I've been looking for and that I have not been able to find? And I'm going to get off this subject rather quickly here in a bit because we've already talked about this.
Yeah.
But something that I have not been able to find, I have a black Dickie suit, I have a blue Dickie suit, and I have a khaki Dickie suit. What I have not been able to find that I'm looking for like crazy is I want to get the gray one. I found the gray pants and they're dope. I cannot find the gray long sleeve shirt and or the short sleeve for that matter. I just can't find it.
And I'd just like to say, if you're playing the Bouncing Brains drinking game, we have officially covered fashion yet again for 3 episodes in a row.
3? I thought it was 2.
No, we are at 3.
We touched up on fashion again.
Before we argued about politics on the last episode,
Oh,
we briefly
yeah.
wandered into.
But yeah, so
men's
if anybody
attire.
that's listening and want to help me out, y'all, if y'all can find that fucking shirt for me,
Like an Instagram stripper, this motherfucker's got an Amazon wish list.
hell motherfucking yeah.
I've seen this show turn into your Tinder profile. Now we're doing your.
Ain't that some shit? So
Yeah.
with that being said,
Have
you know how us as humans, we like fucking we like have emotions, and then Sean will say something and he will piss me off, and then I react, and then there's conflict, and then Sean will say something else, and then I'll get happy, and there's emotions behind every action and everything that you say. Well, I was reading some shit, and a lot of animals kind of react the same way, but like wild animals, for the most part, they react from instinct. But there is animals, like I believe it was the orangutan and the dolphin. There and there's more, but I don't remember the rest. But these are the ones that stuck with me: the orangutan and the dolphin. They react from instinct, but they're one of the few species of animals that also have the power to logic. They actually use logic. There was an example that this orangutan mauled the shit out of another orangutan because a human being gave that orangutan cake, and this other orangutan like charged at him, and they started beating the shit out of each other, but like humans do.
Right.
And like it was kind of figured out because like they were fighting over the cake, and basically the point to that example was that the orangutan actually reacted out of jealousy because he got cake
Right.
and he didn't.
Hey, Ben, that's not the only time Cake has gotten a monkey handler in trouble, man. There's another example of bonobos where
What is that?
Horny monkeys.
they are they're basically a similar species to chimps.
Mhm.
They're for a long time they were considered the same species, but they're basically almost similar. And like as far as the whole primate chain goes, like they're like right there. They're like the latest split in that family. But they're the ones that solve all their conflict through basically hand jobs and oral sex.
No,
Fuck yeah,
the
dude.
the monkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, they're like straight up prostitutes.
like
dude.
you said, they're horny chimpanzees, but yeah, essentially.
So like they get their dick sucked
Fuck
yes.
yeah, dude. By
Yeah.
men, women.
like legitimately.
Yeah, legitimately, dude. Sometimes. Yeah,
No,
it'll
but
get to,
another fucking monkey.
You want
Yes.
me to bring it up?
Yes.
Yeah, just don't show it on camera.
Okay. Point being was they're
Can we
matrimonial.
get in trouble for watching animal porn?
Nah, dude, it's science.
Okay.
Just make sure you get the one that has the Nat Geo logo on it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's like, and here the monkeys do fornicate. They're matriarchal in the sense that the females are actually the ones that police things with violence. Like the males are there to defend the females and the children, but like and obviously to breed. But for the most part, it's the females that when say one of the monkeys like does some weird shit, like
Yeah.
they'll go over and bite his dick off.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So they fuck a lot, but like their first
And they
instinct
look
is
cute,
to
dude.
still.
Look at them.
Yeah, they got like more hair on
I
their
don't
head.
know if I would say they look cute, bro.
I mean, that almost looks like someone's kid. Dude.
Would you fuck that?
I think I've seen people's kids. That
Would
look
you
like
fuck
something
that?
like?
Why do you
No, dude.
jump to?
Well, then that's what you made it sound. It's like it's cute. I would fuck that.
Nah,
I mean,
dude. If I say something is cute, I'm not fucking it.
I hope you're not, because you referred to me as cute before.
Look, I've seen a cute armadillo before, but not something that I found sexually attractive.
Yeah.
First, there's the leprosy, and then there's the spine.
If I call you a snack,
Oh, what?
A
snack.
snack. That sounds weird as fuck.
Oh, do we know where your fetishes lie now?
Yeah.
You're slowly but surely moving towards the
yeah.
that Venn diagram of perversion.
So where I was going with it is like, what is y'all's take on?
Oh, let me finish that story real
Okay,
quick.
go
So you
ahead.
got the bonobos, right? And one of the it's a facility they're keeping them all in. So these bonobos came from different places, and this one trainer comes in to visit like a bonobo that she had helped raise, I guess. and she brings it like it's the
making
chimp's
love,
birth.
making love right there.
Oh yeah, they're freaks, man. They're straight up freaks. And then you got them 6-foot chimpanzees that fucking Rogan's always talking about. Them fucking lion killers, man. Like those are fucking weird as
Yeah,
fuck.
man. Those
I'll
dude,
put those on right now. Yeah,
those they actually, it astounded me
dude.
knowing.
Look at that, dude. That
Knowing
looks
that,
like it looks like someone's grandparents.
yeah,
just doing
man. Like, look at that shit, dude. He's like right there. He nutted completely.
dude.
Like that was one busted nut.
Hardcore, bro.
I feel
Do
bad
you
for the
feel
people that are
like
listening
I
and can't
feel?
watch. Do you feel my power?
Okay,
deep
okay. So
inside
those horny ass fucking monkeys. One of them got brought some cake because it was the monkey's birthday, and then the trainers like came back in another period and was dealing with some other monkeys, and those monkeys had been jealous of the cake, so they ripped the fucking trainer's face open.
Oh shit.
you? Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah. So don't be thinking just because hippies like to cuddle in a dog pile that
Yeah.
shit's all good. They'll also murder Sharon Tate and paint the wall with helter skelter.
Type in this and see if anything comes up real quick, because this is where I was
Yeah.
going
You want
with
me
it.
to do it on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay, look at that, dude.
Censored.
What the fuck?
There's a big
bro?
black bar that says censored. It's like,
He's going at it
That's-
like it's fucking nobody's business, bro.
this is why they usually don't keep them in zoos, is because the look on that guy's face, that just like nobody need
Yeah.
It just
If
can you
anybody
imagine
wondering
the
that
smell?
they can't see what we're watching, we're actually watching two monkeys fuck. That's what it is.
It looked like an
I
orgy,
counted
bro.
like 6.
It was like an orgy.
There were like
dude.
6 monkeys.
They were
6
going at it,
monkeys
bro.
fucking.
And I bet you there were uncles and aunts and maybe even R. Kelly was in that bitch.
Apparently, the only taboos they have are mother and son, and I believe it's there's another one with the female young, but I can't remember which way it
shit.
goes. But basically, like, yeah, they've got this weird little like social structure.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So they're always fucking, but like they still manage to avoid the
Hey, they have
mistakes.
they have a line.
It's like, whoa, buddy, whoa, you're getting weird here.
Well,
Is that your cousin's niece? All right, fair game.
Even monkeys know that motherfucker is a powerful term.
What I bring this point up,
Yeah.
put in the search engine, Fatal Attraction. You
Why?
might have to put Fatal Attraction or Fatal Attraction show. Oh, there you go, Fatal Attraction full episodes.
What are you putting up here, man?
Hold on. Yeah, click on.
Are we gonna watch the movie?
No, it's just their episodes. But this is why
This
why
guy has a creepy stare, dude.
Dude, it's the eyebrows too, man.
So where
That's
I
some
was
perfect villain shit right there.
where I was going with it was, how do y'all feel about having these wild animals as like domesticated pets? Like, do you
What,
honestly?
monkeys?
No, just any. Having a. This is what this show is about.
Oh,
Human beings having like fucking lions and bears literally like in their house.
are you for real? That's
Yeah.
what this is about. This is like
Okay, we went a long way around to get to this. So okay, you started off with the idea of
this is like
emotions and like
Fatal Attract. Maybe that's not the name of the show.
no, dude. This is like I'm telling you, bro. There's a
Bro,
whole
like
bunch of
couples
people
that
of
murder
color.
each other.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. And then there's strictly on the title it says "Prisoner of Love."
Okay, now what was it called?
I doubt they're getting freaky with wild animals.
Try Fatal Instinct.
Fatal Instinct. Okay, let's see.
What's that Dave Chappelle bit? I'm just gonna hang with my monkey. But okay, like really intelligent animals being kept as pets is what you're.
Well, I was just saying like wild animals. Period. Like lions. Fucking.
Well, dig this, man. You know about the Russian experiments where they took wild foxes and they bred them both ways. One for what do you call it? Companionability. That's not a word. Companionability, I guess. Like docility around humans. the instinct to be affectionate and that kind of thing. And they bred that line, and then they also bred the more aggressive line. And they found that like the ones they kind of bred to be like dogs got like floppy ears. They got a little furrier. Their colors started to like get a little more motley. You know what I mean? They got like spots and shit like that. And of course, they got more friendly. Like you can actually buy these now. They're domesticated foxes. It's a breed.
Where?
Can
I get one here?
That's a good question. But
What are they called?
Just domesticated fox. There's probably a name for them, but like you want to look that one up.
Yeah.
But the experiment was basically to show that like without making massive changes to the species, you can affect kind of these populations of animals.
Look at them, bro.
So like there's a pretty good series where this guy was talking about. There's a book called Germs, Guns, and Steel, I believe, and the dude was making a critique. Were those the domesticated foxes?
Holy shit!
Well, that's a tiger. That's on screen right now.
I think they're talking.
No, I saw the fucking.
It's a cute little fox, bro.
Fuck that! But are you telling me that shit's not gonna attack me?
That's the idea, man. They've been bred so that they are.
No, every time that somebody says that's the idea, they're also telling me that there's a 50% chance.
Have you seen those cats?
That it's gonna bite my dick off.
Well, here's the thing, man. Take let's say pit bulls, for example.
Yeah.
Like most pit bulls are bred to be docile to humans. As a matter of fact, most fighting dogs are bred to be extremely docile to humans because you don't want to get
fucking
bit.
dope as shit though.
That looks like a Pokemon, dude.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I choose you.
Like if it had like a longer tail and like some sort of like weird like antenna coming
That
off of its
actually
ears.
looks that fox looks fucking dope.
Hey, Freddy. If
I wonder if it still stinks though, because foxes are supposed to fucking smell horrendous.
I don't know. I hope not. Hey, Freddy, you buy me one of those, dude, and you don't have to pay me for shit.
Video
Bro.
production for life.
Dude.
I wanted a fucking miniature husky, bro.
Yeah.
But now that I know that those exist, how many people you know
Got a
can
fox.
say I'm walking my fox?
Dude, not that many.
Do you think
You
that
know what's
do
more
you think
gangster,
that
bro?
like hold on, do you think that this fox
Yeah.
can beat the shit out of a fucking pit bull?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
What do you think, Sean?
No.
No?
Not at all, man. There's no.
I think you got like I think you just got like a raccoon friend.
I don't like raccoons.
Nah, dude.
Apparently raccoons become real bastards once they hit sexual maturity.
Yeah.
Raccoons are gangsters, dude. They're like
Yeah, they'll go for the
They're-
eyes.
they're
they're
smart, bro.
thieves.
They're smart, dude.
But they're thieves though.
Yeah.
They steal shit, and not only do they steal shit,
Look at that,
but
man,
they
just
will-
chewing
they-
on all kinds of cords.
they will
little
actually
asshole.
take, like they will actually take your stuff like from where you leave it,
Yeah.
and they will purposely go hide it.
Same thing with like ferrets and weasels.
What
and
the
stuff
fuck
like
is a ferret?
A ferret. Watch, dude. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking fox is dope.
Dude, they use ferrets for like.
I would totally grab it and
To
kick
fi-
it in the face.
No, they use them to
Dude, you can
fetch
find
out rats.
You can find pictures from like down here, man. Like from various times.
Yo,
of
what's
people
that?
with bobcats, man.
What's that?
That's
a ferret.
What the fuck is that?
You never saw Beastmaster growing up?
What is that?
Oh
do?
shit! There was a ferret in Beastmaster.
There
What
were
is
two
what is
ferrets.
that
Yeah,
do?
dude.
Pongo and Pogo.
Yeah, dude. Ferrets, dude. A ferret would get rid of your roommate that you have upstairs.
That little thing.
Yeah, dude. That
They're-
little thing is vicious as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
They-
they're
they-
like weasels, man.
They have sharp ass teeth too.
Show me a weasel.
Apparently, the ferrets are also very susceptible to
Hold on.
infections.
Clarification: you want to see my weasel? Is it?
I said a fucking
Oh.
weasel.
Actually, mink. Look up. I think it's mink.
Nah, if you
Could be
put
wrong.
mink, motherfucker, you're gonna get the fucking $5,000 fucking mink and head from that a pimp wears.
No, like look up mink rat.
Right here, nimble little mink.
Like I've seen videos of people using minks to clear
That looks
out.
like a human, bro.
No, well, yeah, that's a right there, bro. That's a mink rat.
That looks gross.
No, dude,
But those things are killers, man.
Yeah,
that
dude.
looks fucking gross, dude.
That's what they make mink out of, man.
That
That is,
No, for real?
that's
Yeah.
mink. They're soft as fuck.
bro. You could get it to fix your pest problem, and then you could sell it on the black market.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude.
But you can't buy that, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can buy a mink.
Where?
Dude,
At a pet store?
I'm pretty sure you could order it online.
They're
No, but
not,
can I legally buy it?
Yeah, they're not. You only have to like get certain
You know,
permissions.
you
for,
know what my favorite
animals
animal.
that aren't, like,
you know what,
from
what my
America.
favorite animal is, and
Yeah.
you know why he's my favorite animal? Because he's one of the few animals that can kill a full-grown lion, and he's literally like 10 times smaller. Type in.
Dude, check these cats out, bro. These are completely.
You're already going somewhere else.
No,
You-
no,
I
no.
can't buy that.
No, dude, this is like.
dude, ocelots are supposed to be a pain in the ass. Same with like bobcats and like, yeah, look at that thing, man. That thing is
Fucking scary,
it
dude.
barely respects you.
People have
it-
these as pets.
You
dude.
hope that it likes you.
This is like the number one most like domesticated exotic cat, dude.
Dude, you can get cheetahs. They're apparently very easy to
No,
domesticate.
those are
man.
wild animals, bro.
No,
That-
dude,
that
look up
shit will
cheetah
flip-
pets.
Cheetah pets.
Look
That-
up cheetah pets.
That shit will flip on you from one day to the next.
My friend has one, and it acts like a dog, dude.
Well, like, weren't we talking about snakes the other day? About like some dummy was like sleeping with her
Yeah.
snake and
Yeah.
just slowly measuring out. Like, I think I could squeeze this dumb bitch.
Bro,
Yeah.
animals are the original gangsters, bro.
Yeah, dude, look at that fucking cheetah around a baby and whatnot.
It's got a harness. How cute.
Fuck that.
Oh, look, they're taking it for a walk.
I wouldn't fuck with that. Fuck that bullshit.
And if I remember correctly, cheetahs act more. They have the behavior traits more like dogs than they do cats.
Yeah, they do. Oh, big cats like that. People say that they do. They act more like dogs.
Well, dude, there's some South African dude that's got a
Let-
couple
let me-
tigers
let me-
in his backyard. And he
Let me
does
show
videos.
you. Let me show you a real gangster animal.
Let me see, bro.
Type in Tasmanian devil.
Oh, now you're just going extreme here.
No, but dude, do you know what these fucking little things can
Yeah,
do?
dude,
bro?
that's my favorite Looney Tune too, bro.
Fuck you. No, type in. Make sure you click on the real thing too.
And here's the thing: I've seen videos of people working with Tasmanian devils. Like,
Look at that little shit, bro.
yeah,
That looks
little
gross
shit-
though, dude.
No, fuck that. Fuck the gross, dude. That thing can fuck up a lion, bro. Lions don't fuck with those little things.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
dude, there are no lions in Tasmania. What you? Okay,
No, hold on.
let's
These
be honest. Let's go to the extreme.
These bitches,
Look
dude.
up the honey badger. Look up the honey badger.
Oh,
No,
I love you, Sean.
First, I want you to see this thing
Here,
hunting.
I've seen them, dude. Like they're extremely fucking vicious, and they're solitary hunters, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But
No,
the
and
same-
you know what they do? You want to know a real gangster move? They kill prey like 10 to 15 times bigger than them. And then what they do, bro, because they can't finish the whole thing in one sitting, of course, they go in through the belly. Damn, that's a big bitch.
they sleep inside.
Yeah, and they make a hole where they can fit. They go in and they sleep inside, bro, to make sure that nobody else comes and eats their
Dude,
kill.
but when you're talking about something like 5 times bigger than them, it's like a fucking kangaroo, man. Like
I
there's
know
no
that
like
they
large
kill
predator.
lions, though. That's why I wanted you to watch that shit, like,
Dude, hold on.
because I saw that shit on the
Let me see
Discovery
if they
Channel.
have this, dude. A Tasmanian devil versus
Lion.
a honey badger.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, man. No.
What does that say?
I
What
think
did
I don't
the-
think they're gonna fight them off. I think it's just like separate videos of each.
If this is like some
A
3D
comparison. A comparison.
but you've seen the honey badger before, right? Ben?
Yeah.
Freddy.
Gangster right there, bro.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
It does strut a little bit.
Fuck that little thing, man. That's a bitch right there.
That thing will eat you. Asshole first.
Look at it, and it's photogenic.
Just Just chilling. No, but I want to see live video though.
And another.
I think they're mentioning like.
Yeah. Fine. Like, there's some video of it fighting off like a small, like a pack of lions.
Like, let's do the standby. Let's do the standby, side by side comparison ourselves. This is a separate video of a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I think that's like a wombat that it's eating.
Holy shit, bro!
You said they could take down a lion?
Yeah.
Is there video of this?
I think they're the most dangerous thing on the fucking.
I was watching this shit on the Discovery Channel, bro.
Like, I think the only thing that fights them are themselves.
Yeah. Oh, and they fight each other. Like, they'll fuck each other up. They're the most gangsters fucking little animal that...
Damn, Tasmanian devil versus American badger.
Go for it.
What?
It's 23 seconds.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, dude, this is clay animation.
This is clay. It's not even
man.
clay animation. Those are like fucking Happy Meal toys.
Oh, fuck, dude. You know what? You want to know what I found out about the possum? We were talking about the possum a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
But they're genetically bred, so they don't contract rabies or what's it called? Lyme disease from ticks.
My understanding is their blood temperature is a degree or so too low for the viruses or bacteria or whatever to take hold. So they can't transmit it.
Yeah.
Somebody call
What
us
if you
out
were
on
to
that if we're wrong.
crossbreed, bro? What if you were to crossbreed a Tasmanian devil with a honey badger? That would be the most gangster animal baby you would ever
That
see.
would be the most violent fucking.
He's a fucking wombat, bro. The most like innocent little fucking shit ever, bro. Look at him. He's about to have the worst day of his life.
Yeah, he's just chilling, minding his own fucking business. And
I don't know why this camera crew's here, but fuck it, man.
Fuck, dude. These guys keep giving me food. I wonder why they want me to stay here. You should have gotten ran over by a truck.
Yep.
That would have been a whole lot better.
Is this actually a wombat getting
Yeah, dude.
eaten by? Yeah.
Tasmanian devil.
Well, yeah, I think it just says Tasmanian devils and wombats.
Oh, fuck.
You just
dude.
jump to conclusions.
Fuck, dude. I want to see this brawl, man.
Of course, people on the internet would put up a poor innocent animal getting eaten by a vicious predator.
Guys, let's see if there is going to be a brawl here, dude. I want to see some throwdown.
Just Tasmanian devil murders something.
Yeah. Tasmanian devil killed. Just put that. I want to see some shit, man.
You may have to go to Live Leak.
What the fuck is lively?
Oh, my friend.
Click on that first one.
Eating a wallaby. Fuck yeah, those useless bitches.
I think the wallaby's already dead, dog.
Fuck! Can he kill something? Jeez.
That's what I want to see, dude.
And who the fuck just has a wallaby?
Yeah, it looks like they pulled it out of their back pocket and shit.
This is probably Australia.
Get your popcorn and your wallabies.
Look, see, they're fighting each other over that shit.
Tear it up, nigga. Tear it up. Oh, fuck.
No, I want to see him kill something.
Yeah. Find like Tasmanian devil hunting, Tasmanian devil kills.
How long is this? Milk can.
4 minutes.
Let's see if there's a oh, that's
The
they come out gangster. Look at that, dude.
This thing just climbed out of an animal's asshole.
Yeah. I think it already killed it. I think it was doing what Freddy
no.
had said.
If they're coming out of the asshole, they definitely killed it.
That animal at least wishes it was dead.
Bro, that was fucking. I want to watch it again. I'm sorry.
That had to be fresh because there was still some elasticity to that asshole.
Oh, dude. No, it's the side of the stomach, dude. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what they do, bro. They kill, and they'll sleep inside that motherfucker.
Is it raping now?
I've heard about the sleeping inside bit.
Damn, dude. They're hardcore.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, bro.
And they've known. I mean, it's not very known, but they've killed humans.
Like they just gang up on them?
That might be apocryphal, man. like I've yet to see footage of.
But they're so cute. Look at them, dude.
Well, I don't know about cute.
I've
man,
seen
but
them
they're
chasing
small.
off larger animals, but I've yet to see video
Look at that
footage
shit.
of them
Oh,
taking
damn.
down.
Look at that shit, bro.
Hey man, he just likes to eat it out.
That just screams, "I dare you to fuck with me." That's what that screams.
Bro, he's such a little badass, bro. How small do you think they are?
I think they only grow. Google it.
Yeah.
I think they only grow 3 feet.
It's just dragging that kangaroo around, man.
Yeah. And they're strong as fuck too, bro. They're strong and they're fast. They're like really fast.
Just muscle and anger.
Yeah, yeah. Muscle and anger is what drives them.
They're about
Most
30
creatures are
inches
driven
in
by
length.
calories. The devil by
They're
rage.
about 26 pounds, dude. This thing weighs less than my dog, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I guarantee you it'll fuck your dog up.
Probably, dude. I don't want my dog anywhere near me.
Dude, you ever seen a larger dog try to fuck with a terrier? Like some little like Jack Russell or something,
Yeah.
man? Like those things can eat a larger dog alive, man, just face first. Seen ripped off lips and just horribleness, man. Those things are like trained to go down in holes and just eat rats, I believe. Like,
Let's see this shit go down. Rottweiler versus Jack Russell Terrier.
They're just playing.
yeah.
No, I want to see somebody fuck somebody up. Is what I want to see.
Me too, dude. Let's see. Let's look up gnarliest
Dude,
animal kills.
look up fuck, what are they called? The bull terrier. Bull terrier like attack dog.
But I don't think YouTube will show an actual fucking.
Well, what they probably show is those the padding tests where they put on the armor and have the
I
dog.
want to see like fucking. I want somebody to fuck somebody up.
Oh shit! You
terrier.
got an actual attack?
Oh shit! Crime Watch. Somebody's gonna get fucked up.
This ends badly.
For somebody, definitely.
Urban
Some
kills.
somebody's asshole's about to be eaten out.
Urban kills, dog.
Holy bad idea,
Hey,
bro.
Chico from Friday After Next was a bull terrier, right?
Yeah.
But fucking bad idea, bro. Bad fucking idea.
think
You
you're
still
slick,
have a
dog?
chance to leave if you leave right now.
Nigga, you still got butt cheeks.
And feet to walk away on.
Do not do it, bro.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna eat your asshole.
Right there,
out.
here he comes, bro.
And
Oh, he's
it's a
got-
done deal.
And he's got a friend.
He's got a friend. Oh, dude, get your feet up. Get your feet up, dude.
They're gonna fuck up your ankles,
I
dude.
think they're hanging off of his fucking foot,
Fuck
man.
yeah, dude.
Oh, this is horrible. Dude is on a fucking like clothing line with these dogs just. Oh, and they brought him
shit,
down.
It's a done
Oh,
deal.
you're on the ground now, dude.
Fuck, dude. Tear him up. Tear him. That's what he gets. This looks painful, dude, but it's so funny.
I guarantee you
man.
that by this point, he fully regrets doing this shit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, this is.
This is why you get a dog, Freddy.
Look at that shit, bro.
This dog just flipped around like fucking 360, man. When this
Look
dude
at
tried to
this
kick
shit,
it off.
bro.
Oh yeah, they keep coming back, man.
They're merciless, dude. They don't feel pain.
And apparently they don't have any emotion.
They not when people come and like threaten
Man.
their crib, dude.
And you could tell they were just playing with him too, man, because they kept going for the ankles, man.
I know, dude. They could have easily just jumped up to his body and done some real damage.
Yeah, yeah. They weren't even trying to like dodge away from those little weak punches he was throwing either.
That's some fucked up shit, bro.
Dude, get yourself a bull terrier, dude.
I have a kid, dude.
Huh? Nah, dude. They're cool around kids, dude.
That was what I
Not
was saying.
around my kid. What part of my kid fucks up a chihuahua? Don't you understand?
Nah, dude. Like my dog gets her face like pulled on, dude, and she won't like do anything. Maybe smacks. She hasn't gotten smacked by a little kid. But I think as long as you train him correctly,
Who, the dog or my kid?
both. Hopefully both. He's talking about his fucking. Show me the results.
Just
nigga.
wade into the middle of it with a newspaper and like just one for you, one for you.
Come on, man. Enough with the bullshit. What R.I.P. Ace? What Super Pitbull killed? Horror attack.
Oh, you want to see that?
The fuck?
Somebody got killed.
Nah, dude, I don't think they're gonna show it.
Go, 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 go.
What's a dog breeder they're talking to, man? That's that guy that has, I think, Hercules or whatever it is.
Dude.
Guy breeds massive fucking dogs.
I don't have time to watch this motherfucker just cry.
Do they seriously have a show called Dog Dynasty?
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, Marlin. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, they
Right
breed,
here, dude.
train massive dogs.
Fuck yeah, bro. You want to see a hippopotamus fuck up a crocodile?
Look, he already looks dead. What the fuck happened?
Dude,
Ooh.
I think the hippo's gonna take this guy out, bro.
Yeah.
It's because BBC ain't scared to play no shit, dude. They play all the violent stuff.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Bad idea, bro.
Yeah, and thing with the hippos is they roll in swarms.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dead one there. Damn, they're just eating that hippo's
yeah,
ass,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Hey, so you were talking about how this is related to like, you see the connection between animal instinct and behavior, you know?
Okay.
Where were you going with that?
Well, with all this badass killing shit, you kind of made me forget.
I'm sorry, dude.
But if I remember correctly, I remember my question. My question was, how do you feel about these people? That's why I wanted you to find that show, bro. But I can't remember the title for the life of me. Like, there's actual people in the United States, not in other countries, in this country, that have real wild animals.
Yeah.
And they live inside their house, like, on a daily basis. Like, how do you feel about that? And by wild animals, these motherfuckers lived with Komodo dragons, lions, bears.
Well, here's the thing, man. I think if they are, let's say, not providing a healthy environment for the animal,
No, if they are.
okay, then yeah.
You would be okay with, like, every day of your life living with something that at any point in time it could flip and eat your asshole out.
I wouldn't do this.
Deal.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
do this,
no.
but if crazy people wanted to do this, I would, yeah, for sure.
I think I would require.
So
they have
you would
fence.
you would legalize it?
Yeah, I think it is legal as long as you can prevent.
There are more tigers in Texas than there are in the wild.
I think it's as long as you can show proper documentation for the animal that it's up to date
They
with vaccines.
totally fucked that hippo up.
Dude, it did, bro. Look at it.
Look at that shit, bro.
There's one hippo that was still like trying to fight all of them off the dead hippo.
Fucking shit.
He got to the middle of it. He's like, "Oh, that motherfucker's dead. Never mind. Y'all good."
Yeah. Fuck! I messed up coming here. Fuck. You guys were already getting a dead.
No, he's like the big kid in like elementary. He wades in the middle of the fight and he's like, "Oh, I thought that was my friend. Never mind." He just calmly walks away.
That is some gangster shit, dude.
Damn, dude, they got 2 hippos. One that was already suffering rigor
Imagine,
mortis.
what do you think your chances are
Yeah.
if you were accidentally to fall into that fucking swamp?
Oh, you're fucked.
Fuck, dude.
Your only hope is that they had enough hippo.
Would you give him a 1% chance
A what?
of him getting out?
I'd go with 1%.
I would go something smaller.
Ooh, ooh.
Inside of a predator.
Of that, what we just saw.
Oh, well, we just saw it. Nah, dude, he's not making it out. I don't think so.
You don't think there's a possibility that the
If they put him right in the middle,
but
Nah.
the ones in the middle just got through eating.
But it's just like Dude, they weren't even biting like in coordination to anything.
Fair enough.
They were just like it was just like
type in the search bar.
nature.
yeah, it was, and then they were swimming on top of each other, so you're getting knocked down.
Type in the search bar.
What's up? You want to see Harambe?
No, hold on.
No.
African crocodile Gustav.
African crocodile Gustav.
I don't think they actually have footage.
You don't think so? I think they do.
If I recall correctly, they don't have footage of that motherfucker. They have footage, like, you know, some lumps in the water in the background and some.
Gustav.
This guy?
What does it say? I can't read.
It's
Gustav, the giant crocodile of Burundi.
Yeah, that one.
Damn, dude.
Is that it?
I don't think that's actually Gustav. That's just
a big ass crocodile, dude. Fuck, dude.
Have you seen the movie Primeval?
I mean, yeah, dude, yeah.
You seen it?
I've seen it.
That's what that movie's about. That was a real motherfucker that existed in Africa.
Bro.
And terrorized the villages for years.
Well,
but I think they killed it, right? No,
I thought it was supposed to be still alive.
That looks like a dinosaur, dude.
I know, or at least what
really,
I
bro?
read said something.
You've seen a dinosaur?
No. Yeah, in the books that they have at the library.
I've also seen Winnie the Pooh, bro.
Yo, yeah, I saw it. I saw the movie too, man. It was kind of disappointing. It's not that wasn't the real Winnie the Pooh, obviously.
Dude, part of the reason I eat chickens on a regular basis is to pay back for all my mammalian brothers that were eaten under the dinosaur regime.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, dinosaur.
I think I would have been a traitor. I was like, yeah, they're over here. Eat them over here. They're over here.
But we're cool, right?
Yeah, don't eat me.
So do you think that if you have a wild animal with you and it lives long enough, you can completely domesticate it 100%?
I think as long as the lineage, like if its parents were like domesticated animals, I think you have a higher chance of keeping it domesticated.
There's no domesticated lions.
Yeah, there is. There's domesticated.
There
lions.
are lineages of lions that have like been bred in captivity.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if there's ever been a study about any form of like any trend towards domestication with the offspring, but
they've. What did Mike Tyson have? Were they lions or tigers?
Tigers, white tigers.
That's a cat. That's a big cat.
Yeah.
I think a lion would be the same thing. I mean, because those were pretty much from when they were babies.
Dude, and Tyson was so gangster, bro, that he would walk the two white tigers at the same time in his sandals and in shorts. The reason that I point out the sandals is because this motherfucker did not give a fuck, like, to even give himself a chance to run if, like, one of the tigers flipped on him.
I don't know, man. I mean, because it's when you have like a guard dog, or an animal that you know is capable of doing like real harm to the point where maybe it could even kill someone. I think when you have something like that you've basically had since birth, you know, this thing, you're all it knows. I think that's a different thing.
I don't know, man. The reason that I'm asking this question is because I believe that because of like the animal.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it.
The DNA of that wild animal, whether it's a lion or tiger, a real wild animal, I believe that it's embedded in their DNA to naturally be wild.
Yeah, and so I think there might
that no matter what you do, you're never gonna fully domesticate.
Because even what defines them as wild is those instincts that they can't, like, they instantly respond to.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the whole thing about with large cats, you're not supposed to turn your back on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They will.
And you know why you're not supposed to turn your back on large cats?
Because they'll fuck you up, dude.
No. We aside from the obvious, dick. Like.
Oh, because they'll rape you too, or what?
Oh, jeez.
No, man. Because big cats have the ability to recognize that when anybody or anything turns their back on them, like, it's also a sign that you're letting your guard down, and not only are you letting your guard down, but like they take it a sign of like disregard and disrespect towards their ability to like
I mean, that's like a whole level of cat psychology.
Yeah,
but
And then you also have those tigers in India where the guys were they had to start wearing masks on the back of their heads so that the tiger wouldn't jump up and like take them off of the trucks. And then the tiger figured out that they were masks and just started taking the guys out anyway.
well, I mean, but then again, that goes back to I think the wild instinct
I mean, yeah,
that I honestly don't think you'll ever be able to get rid of.
and I'm completely with you there. That's why I would never have one. But if someone feels
What if it was a baby, dude? Would
Nah,
you
dude.
would you have a baby until the point that it turns into like an adolescent?
no,
Here's the thing: if they have a baby and a wild animal, and
No, I meant a baby cub
Oh.
cat, and then you raise it until adolescence.
I think if like say there was some program where it's
Ooh,
like
that bitch is gonna fuck somebody up.
nah, dude, they're there to visit
Oh,
their dad that raised them.
now that definitely seems to be a thing. They definitely can form these affectionate bonds
Yeah.
with people.
I think, but this is a different thing where like he let the animal go in a sanctuary,
Mhm.
so he sees them, but he doesn't interact with them like on the daily.
Yeah.
fuck that.
No, I wouldn't do
That
it.
that lion will one day turn around
Yeah,
and fuck you up.
I mean, yeah, like
Well,
if-
you're not living out there with them.
yeah,
There was that situation with the guy who was living with the wolf pack, maybe in Idaho.
the grizzly man, whatever. What was
What?
his name?
I'm
No,
not
bro,
sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not an animal biologist,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure a wolf and a what did you say?
The wolf pack guy, like he was living with the pack. He had set himself up with these young wolves as like the alpha of the pack. So like they were doing things like he'd show up to the kill and they'd have a liver stuffed in a bag that he would eat in front of them
Do you know
to
how
like
much?
show domination.
Do
Fuck
you
yeah.
know?
But he had to leave for a couple months to go take care of something, and when he came back, like they had already chosen their own alpha, and he almost got his fucking throat got at because he showed up and had to go through the whole roll on his back and like present his neck and his crotch, and like they put him through his paces, but after that they were cool with him.
Do you know how much adrenaline you have to have running through your body to be that calm next to that fucking lion? I would not. Like,
Well,
fuck.
all right, there is the whole familiarity issue, which if somebody has raised this cat from a small animal, like, I mean, I've raised dogs, man, and dogs that are, I know for a fact, are fairly aggressive animals that are willing to be violent. I mean, shit, dude, I've got like scar marks on my arms from having to break up dog fights. But, yeah, man, I was probably a little casual with them in a situation where a stranger shouldn't be.
yeah.
Which is, I think it was you, man, the one that was showing me that one dog that the tactical police force trains because they're very highly the dog that jumps really high.
I don't
Was
know.
it you?
I don't think it was me, but there's a specific
There's
breed.
one. Yeah, there's a specific breed. Do you know what breed it is? I want you to watch that shit, Sean. They can jump. I believe it's up to like 15 feet in the air, and they actually can climb a tree to get a suspect down.
Okay.
It's this one right here, this little one.
It's adorable.
Nah.
Try look
I think it's one of
that second video. It's the second video.
This one?
Watch. Yeah. Click on it. This video's fucking crazy, bro. Look, watch.
Right, but did they say what the breed is?
Dog canine. What?
Belgian Malinois.
Oh yeah,
News.
those are great dogs, man.
Yeah, they're really, really smart dogs.
Yeah, and they're really fucking intelligent, dude. Like really intelligent.
That's usually when you're pulling up to the
Really, like, good train. Like, they train well, also.
Well, yeah, man.
Right,
if
right.
the tactical force is gonna fucking
these and Belgian shepherds are usually what you'll see at say the
Oh, no,
border
puto.
patrol checkpoints.
look at that shit, bro. Fuck
Yeah, man.
that. Yeah, you're not getting away from that.
As a matter of fact,
No,
usually
I
if somebody.
want you to see the jumping, bro. The
Yeah.
jumping that they fucking do is amazing.
But I was gonna say, usually when somebody says, "Oh, it was a German Shepherd," they're referring to these.
Yeah. They look like German Shepherds.
German Shepherds have a much thicker coat.
What are you doing?
I'm copying this breed so I can look up other stuff.
Oh. Look, I want you to see when they go up the tree, bro.
And I've heard from a couple people that the retired, well, at least the well-treated retired Border Patrol dogs are very fucking, like they're good pets. They follow commands. They're already disciplined as fuck.
Yeah.
Click on the... Okay.
Look at that. I mean, that's with the boost,
that,
though.
that one. That's the video. That's the video that I wanted you to watch.
I believe that.
remember this
Yeah,
shit.
I completely believe that.
Holy fuck, dude. Look, fucking shit.
Up a tree, dude.
You can find very similar videos with certain pit bull breeds.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, pit bulls, they're really
Look at that shit, bro.
agile like that.
You're not gonna get away from that bitch.
Right.
I guarantee you're not.
Damn.
Usain Bolt wouldn't be able to get away from that shit.
My dog had a moment where it surprised me like that. It jumped up real high,
Fuck.
and then it fell straight on its back.
Oh fuck!
And
I've
I was
seen
like,
that.
fuck, dude.
Oh man, that's the problem with dogs. They can get up, man, but very few of them can ever figure out how to get down.
You'd want one of those as your guard dog, Freddy?
Fuck yeah, bro. Nobody would ever fuck with me. Look at that shit. Fuck that. I guarantee you that possum wouldn't be able to get away.
Nah, dude, I don't think your dog would be able to get into the crawl spaces that possum's into.
Those dogs can climb ladders.
You think it could go and navigate like the holes and
Yeah,
I don't know how
if you
big it is.
train them.
yeah?
Look, see? You know how high that wall is?
It was pretty high, dude.
Fucking shit, dude.
I mean, this dog.
Can
these
I
dogs-
buy one of these? I can,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
dude. These are like, this is a common breed, common American breed.
Yeah, it's not a regulated breed or anything.
Yeah. I think everything. That,
What dogs can't you buy? Is there dogs you can't own?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure in Texas you can own any dog you
Yeah.
want.
I mean, as long as you have like.
There might be something with wolves, but I'm not entirely sure how that works.
I think exotic animals, even like you could even own like certain exotic animals just as long as
Well,
you show
there's
records.
one that I've always wanted to buy, and I found them in England.
Yeah.
But it specifically said, like when I found them, whoever was selling it put on the sale thing that anybody buying outside of England, you were basically buying at your own risk because like
Yeah.
you couldn't have it in the U.S. And I still remember the breed of the monkey that I wanted. It was a cappuccino.
Damn, dude, how did you go from fucking I want a Belgian Malamute
I want a fucking,
Because you were
monkey.
saying
a violent killing machine to
You
oh
said-
yeah, I need a monkey.
Well, monkeys
because
are
you said
regulated
exotic
now.
animals.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you probably have to run the thing through quarantine and fucking, all that, but
Look, type in a cappuccino monkey, bro.
capuchin.
Capuchin monkey.
Go. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. But then you do know what the fuck I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
They're really cute, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Yeah, and y'all remember that movie from the 90s, Monkey Trouble?
Yeah, dude.
That was it. That was it, bro. His name was Dodger. Fuck that monkey, though.
I've heard they're also kind of assholes. But
yeah.
Yeah. But I
You know-
think every monkey's an
You know
asshole.
what I would try to get, dude?
all the monkeys I've known.
A pet bear, bro. And not like the gay guy, like the gay man bear, like an actual pet bear.
Oh, I thought you meant like a...
Look at that.
Fuck that, bro.
Fuck, that's
If I remember correctly, that's the same guy whose like brother-in-law got bit in the neck.
by a bear.
Yeah, there's a video of they're doing like training with the bear, and the bear
I think
just fucking
this is the show you were talking about, Beast Buddies.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I know the other show was Fatal Attraction, Animal Instinct, some shit like that.
Bro, look how
It was an awesome show, man. I don't know why it doesn't run anymore.
they look like big dogs, dude.
No, that does not look like a dog.
I've heard a couple people make an argument that
Look at that paw, bro. That paw says I will fuck you up with one swing.
Look how little the cubs are, dude.
They're not little. Are you?
No,
crazy?
did you see
I
what
thought
she
that
was
was
feeding?
a chipmunk.
Oh, was it a chipmunk that she was feeding? Oh, damn.
Lady, you do not want to do that to a bear. No, fuck that. You see that big ass hand?
But imagine how much they are feeding those animals to keep them that docile.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they
They're
bring.
easily going through about 100 pounds of meat.
Well, this goes back to the whole instincts thing, man. I think if you're going to keep a wild animal,
Look,
you have to know.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that bear got. Oh, shit.
It's feisty like a motherfucker. Just.
What the fuck? Because that guy. Oh, damn. That guy wasn't even like. Ooh.
Right at the ear.
Yeah, dude.
So that was a warning shot.
He's telling them, like, back the fuck up.
Like, hey, this is my food. Back the fuck up. I saw this dumbass first.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, bro, really?
But I would get one, dude. If I could domesticate any wild animal and have it as a pet, dude,
You'd
I'd
want
But
a bear.
I don't think
I
you
don't
can
want a bear,
domesticate
bro.
animals.
But, okay,
so-
you'd go with a brown bear like that.
a brown bear. I wouldn't go with a grizzly bear. Those.
What? No, that's a grizzly, man.
This is a grizzly
That's
bear.
a motherfucking grizzly bear, man.
I would go with one of these, the big ones.
There's actually one goofy
I thought
motherfucker that
grizzly-
has a polar bear.
Oh, dude, fuck that, dude. I wouldn't go with a polar bear.
No, those things, because all they eat is fish.
All they eat is
What? They
fucking
eat-
meat, dude.
Yeah, flesh, my friend.
Yeah, dude. These aren't fucking Winnie the Pooh bears. They don't.
No, the I'm talking about the Coca-Cola bear, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they're not cute either, dude. Fuck that. You want to see polar bear attacking shit?
Oh, there's a great video of this. I'm trying to remember what the outfit was, but it was some journalist, maybe Nat Geo or something. But they're in this armored truck going
Hey,
through.
is my shot alright still? Because I lean forward.
Yeah, you're still good, man.
Vanity doth not become you, Freddy. But this polar bear just like fucking thing looked like it's 11 feet tall. Walks up to the side of this
Ooh,
armored
look at that
vehicle,
first one.
starts shaking the shit out of this big ass truck like it's trying to peel open a can of tuna.
Yeah.
And it's like you see the teeth and the tongue like coming through the fucking mesh on this window.
Dude, I imagine they have like killer eyes. Like when you look at their eyes,
They're
you
just dead.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a shark.
This is fucking polar bear about to fuck up some walruses.
They're the only thing on the planet that looks at walruses and goes, "Yeah, I think I can eat that." There are a few animals on the planet that I know they exist, but like I couldn't really wrap my head around being around one. And
Yeah.
walruses are on that list, man. Like if I saw a polar bear, I'd be like, that's a polar bear. Like I know exactly what's about to happen next. But like a walrus, like
You'd have a hard time gauging.
it's like if I walked in and there was just a dragon, I'd be like,
Okay.
what's my next move? I don't know how to contextualize this animal before me. Like, look at those. They're
just
fucking
weird.
enormous, man. They are car size.
Why? What I'm asking is, why is that bear doing that?
Cause he can, dude. Basically, what are they
One
gonna
of those
do?
motherfuckers is gonna fuck up and like be
he's
weak.
playing with
and-
them, dude.
No, he's trying to. He's sussing them out, man. He's trying to figure out like which one of these motherfuckers is gonna go down easy. Like, all right, see, and that right there is the example of what I've been talking about a bunch about. Like, you got to have the crazy assholes in the group because they'll turn around and they're like, "I'll fucking fight you." You know what I mean?
Nah, you don't want to fuck with those. You're gonna get hurt taking down one of those.
Yeah. And look, did you
Right
see?
here, he's biting ass, dude.
Right,
All
right.
right, this bitch will do.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's because she has a cub she's trying to protect. Do you see that little one down there?
yeah.
By any means necessary, sir.
Oh, he totally fucking that shit.
Ah, damn, dude, that looks kind of like rape, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say the same
Shit,
fucking
dude.
thing.
Well, it's
Yeah,
for the same reason the cats do it, man. They're
then
immobilizing the head.
if I was that bear, bro, that's exactly what I would do.
Try to
I
get
would
that head.
I would fucking fuck the shit out of that walrus and then I would eat it.
Oh,
That's what I would
whoa,
And now
right
we
here.
know more about your fetishes.
do.
right here. Oh shit,
That one walrus is just like presenting the tusks.
I'll fuck you up.
It's like some dude flashing a knife. Like, hey, dude, we can do this.
no choice.
Right, and little tusks too. That's probably probably either a female or like a juvenile.
I mean, if I were one of the walruses, dude, I'd be like, yeah, give him that old one.
You
Let's
think,
let's
dude?
just
I
take
think that
away.
happens, man. I think that's probably that probably happens, man.
I mean, there's got to be a point where you just fucking give up. You don't think so?
I've seen.
And I'm talking about the walrus, not the bear.
Yeah,
Because the
I've-
bear is fucking hungry.
I've seen
Right.
that happen.
And the bear is going to eat, like, regardless. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
he's trying to attack. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already got that. I mean, because
Nope.
that one's.
I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. I tried to defend you. Is this the same bear like attacking multiple? Like, is he just taking like bites out of like multiple? He's just sampling.
It looks
Yeah.
like.
It's like,
Hey,
ugh,
well,
you're kind of
it's
salty.
because think about it. Like, when you walk into shit like that, look at what he walked into. It looked like a buffet line. You know what I mean?
It did, dude.
So he's like, I'm going to sample this shit and I'm going to take one of these motherfuckers with me.
I think he was an ass man. He was biting the shit out of those cheeks, dude.
Damn, bro.
It may have just been easier for him to take bites out of him rather than try to like incapacitate him.
Maybe so.
All I know is that he totally fucked that one up from the back.
Dude, polar bears are fucking some lethal ass people.
Yeah. Well, they're not people, technically, but I get you. Look at that shit, bro. And that guy's not even gonna like wipe himself. He wants to leave the evidence of like how he can
Yeah.
fuck shit up.
I mean, there's shit like this that exists with animals, dude. So I
Look at that shit. Look,
think
look,
because of stuff like this, dude.
other people won't fuck with him.
No, not that, dude. I think that's like, imagine if people. I know people are capable of like dark,
Dude,
disgusting, horrible
have
stuff.
you ever seen video of a gang machete fight?
Oh, dude.
Dude, shit gets vicious, man.
Oh, that's what we're looking.
Talking motherfuckers with pieces of arm hanging off and shit, and like, I already told you to hit up Live Leak.
Lively, dude. Am I gonna get viruses?
Yeah, I was about to say, am I
Nah,
gonna get...
they've cleaned up in the
Oh
last
wait,
few
this
years,
is
but you can still.
is this your computer?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Then. Yeah, go ahead, go to Lively.
Hey, fuck you, dude.
Word to your moms.
And after this, we're headed to E-Fucked.
Yeah, you owe my mom.
So
money,
what?
bro.
Huh?
You fuck.
What did you say?
Shh, Freddy, just accept it.
I don't know about all that. Last time somebody told me that and I accepted, I ended up married. So, yeah. What are we watching?
Yeah, I think he just hit.
Machete fight in Barcelona, Spain.
No, for real?
That looks like exactly what it is. That one dude's like got two, or either that, or he's got one in a stick, or is that?
Fuck.
He's
dude.
got a butterfly knife, it looks like. The other guy.
Yeah, like
That guy has no chance. The dude with the butterfly knife,
I don't know, man.
it's a done deal.
Let's not call it a day for this guy. Who knows? Maybe he's got.
And he's got something else in his other arm. Oh, he's got like his jacket wrapped around his
Yeah,
arm.
to block himself.
There was nunchucks thrown on the floor. Like
Oh
you
man,
could do some damage with those nunchucks, bro. Don't open up your chest, dude. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Make yourself a ball, dude.
there's yet to be an actual blow thrown in this entire fight.
Oh, dude.
It's probably the smart move on both of their parts.
I
The first person that does something is getting fucked up. Wait, did he catch him on the leg?
don't know.
Or that, or he tripped, maybe.
The angle looked kind of weird. No, dude, he
Oh,
did
he's
catch
bleeding.
him.
He's bleeding.
He did catch him on the leg.
What, it looks like on the inside of the thigh right there?
Yeah, like over where their
Ooh.
knees at.
Close to the dangerous bits.
Fuck, dude. Oh, he's sheathing it, dude.
He's totally.
I don't know why I'm picturing a Russian accent
Is
for
this
that dude.
is what we're doing
In
legal
15
right now?
minutes, you bleed to death.
Is it?
Legal? Oh,
Huh?
yeah. No, immoral is the right term.
No, but legal. I don't.
Yeah.
It's like if we were to be watching porn and like commentating on it.
We can
Yes.
do that, right?
Yes,
we could.
we could. Wait, you're not streaming this to the video, are you?
No, dude. Of course not.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I love that, like, now he's like, no, man, don't hold me back. Don't hold me back, dude. Hold me back. Just hold me. I feel
No,
cold.
show me somebody get fucked up. I want to
Oh,
see.
dude, you want to look at, like, fucking, like, what, Haiti, Brazil.
And of course, it would be in other countries.
Oh, you can find some domestic, man, but like it's just
some domestic.
yeah.
Hey, bro.
As a matter of fact, look up a USA machete fight.
Dude, I saw a video.
Watch fucking Danny Trejo come out and shit.
I saw.
Wrong machete.
You remember
Machete don't text.
when True TV used to be Court TV?
Yeah.
Well, they used to have like the what's it called, Dumbest Criminals or whatever.
Yeah.
Right,
They
right.
had one dude where this guy tried to rob a convenience store with a fake gun, and the attendant
Yeah, the clerk fucked him up.
fucked him up with a machete, dude.
With a machine. Yeah,
But, like-
I remember seeing that.
But it was like he flipped the machete. He didn't use the sharp part of the machete to
He
hit
beat him with the handle.
Yeah.
No, he beat him with the back part of the machete.
That's why the handle.
I
Yeah.
got you. No. You mean the back of the blade?
Yeah, not the sharp part.
Yeah. No, that's genius, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's how you get away with whooping a motherfucker's ass.
Dude fucked him up bad, dude. Like it was pretty gnarly. Like he had welts all over his body and shit.
Either of you ever seen Sam Damaris?
Yeah, what about him?
You heard that one joke he does about some dude showed up or was starting some shit at his apartment with his sisters, so like he was like, and I had the perfect excuse to run out with a baseball bat and fuck this dude up.
I don't
Just-
remember that.
He talks about he's just chasing him out of the parking lot, like beating on his fucking mirrors and shit. Like it was like, but I love the way he delivers that line. It's just like a perfect excuse to just fuck a motherfucker up with a bat. You know what I mean? When do you get those in life? You know,
Very rare, man, and they're enjoyable. Though.
I'm just saying that split second when you've got the fucking like the machete man and you're like about to like go blade on him and you're like, oh, this one's fucked up.
What's going on? What's the title?
I said it just said violent brawl.
Did that dumb bitch just
America-
spray him with gasoline?
I think so.
Did she rip the hose off? What the fuck?
Yeah, oh, she did.
Holy crap!
Well, in her defense, the pump wasn't. It wasn't a
Holy
working pump.
fuck, dude.
Oh, is that how this got started?
Why, man? Why?
You are giving me a
why,
refund.
why would a man fucking? Why with a woman, dude? I don't get that.
I hope they would have I thought they were gonna light him on fire or something.
The fuck?
Damn, Leo.
Dude, no one else thought of that. Traffic accidents and violent culture.
Just say America. Just say America.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
this looks like China, dude.
Oh, you're right.
No, this is
or
probably
dude,
Taiwan,
I've seen some
Thailand,
ones
yeah.
from Thailand.
Is it,
Oh,
I think
fuck.
Thailand or Taiwan.
That guy just took a swing at him, dude. Oh shit.
Dude, there's a great video I think from Taiwan, man, where this guy's tailgating this motherfucker, and
It's in America. It's not a native person
What?
to Thailand. It's a white guy.
Now, do any of these people get fucked while this is going on?
what, like they
'Cause
just
I-
pan to the side and there's somebody getting balled out in the
No,
bushes.
man. I
Fuck.
mean, like, you punch the shit out of them and then you fuck them for being a dick.
I know they've done some cleanup on Live Leak recently, but this used to be the place you came to watch people die.
Fuck, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, dude, I worked warehouse for years, man. And like, you have the big sliding doors on the warehouse bays,
Yeah.
and there's a video on here somewhere, or at least there used to be.
Yeah.
This huge fucking warehouse door, like ton or something, man, comes down instantly on this one dude as he's walking through with a fucking like
Well,
fork.
oh, shit.
He's a paramedic just trying to do his job.
Why
No.
did you punch him?
I think it's because he's drunk or something, or they don't.
Why
don't
are
really-
they attacking him?
Because Russia.
It's Russia. That's
Hey, bro, it's not.
Dude, wait, is the dude in blue is not the paramedic,
the
right?
dude in blue is the paramedic.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That other
He
dude that
comes
pushed
in
him-
all late and shit.
Is
Man,
the
he already
paramedic.
got his ass whooped.
I don't.
It's because he was the other one getting his ass whooped.
That guy kicked the fucking truck like if he was gonna do something. That shit was funny. Really, bro?
Yeah, they say that the biggest problem in Russia is like the drunk youth, man. Maybe they were just drunk.
Also, always possible.
Yeah.
And you know why they have this problem, bro?
Why?
Because these people don't fuck enough.
Nah, I think they
Oh.
fuck enough, dude.
No. if people would just fuck a little bit more.
I think that's maybe the reason why Saudi Arabia or the places where ISIS and all those places where they force you to kill yourself, like in a suicide bombing kind
Wait,
of way.
who? Oh, like fucking.
Yeah, I think those people need
Saudi
to have
Arabia.
sex. Yeah,
and
dude, those people
fucking-
need to have sex, dude. I mean,
Well,
'cause-
those are the people that don't have sex, right?
yeah, dude. They're
Like
waiting.
that,
They're
but-
waiting
but-
to meet their like
Yeah,
500
they're-
and something virgins in heaven. If they just knew that there was a whole bunch of whores on this side of the ocean.
Pull up Brazil.
Yeah.
I know Brazil does some fucked up shit.
Oh,
And
dude.
them Brazilian motherfuckers have no
Look up
respect.
Brazilian off-duty cop, and there's bound to be something beautiful happening. There's
Yeah,
one
bro.
where this lady looks like a fucking soccer mom is dropping off her fucking kid at daycare, and this dude tries to come up and purse jack the whole group of moms, and she straight up pulls out a 38, caps this dude in the spine.
Oh shit!
He's lying on the ground, all like "finish me off," and yeah, she holds him down at
Look at
gunpoint.
this.
What? Oh no, this is like some
Oh no!
nightlife shit.
Hey man, one time on Live Leak, I saw. I think it was a Brazilian prison
That's a done deal.
inside a Brazilian prison.
What is this?
The
Chicken nude nugget experience?
yeah.
The fuck is this?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna pull on my nugget, so I said yes.
Wait,
No,
is
I'm
this
kidding.
the promo for the
For the San Antonio.
right? It's what? Flo Hernandez.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man. Cool.
All right. So I'm just letting you know it's a done deal. So
Right
then
You want to announce it on the podcast? 'Cause this will come out before then.
Will it?
This comes out next Monday.
Yeah,
What's next Monday?
I think it's the 30th or maybe I don't know.
That's a possibility. Maybe it's the first.
Motherfucker, you got two calendars and you can't click one.
Bro, your mouse is broken.
Is your fucking mouse broken
It's
too?
the first. It's the first. No, but it's playing this video.
Remember that thing's supposed to be a touch screen too. Yeah, it's the first, right?
It's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, so this comes out on the first one.
Oh yeah. So, it's just been just in case y'all wonder what the fuck we talking about, guys. We normally do this at the end of the podcast, but we'll probably redo it again because some people like myself have a short attention span. I just got confirmation of what I posted actually earlier on my page. I will be coming at you live from San Antonio at Jokesters Pub. So be there, man. Be there on. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be rocking with y'all on July 4th of July weekend, July 5th and July 6th. I will be opening up for Flo Hernandez. Funny ass motherfuckers. So just make sure that y'all are there. It's been confirmed. I just got the text confirmation. So be there July 5th and July 6th. I appreciate the support. I'm gonna try to be funny. I promise. I try most of the time. I also fail most of the time, but I'm gonna try harder this time. Holy shit, man! I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, dude, I saw an inmate suck another inmate's dick on Live Leak.
That is a
No, but it was a child molester, bro. These inmates had cornered a child molester and like were slapping him around and shit, and it just so happened to lead to that. And it was like,
I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, thank you for fucking up saying that right after my promo.
oh no, I thought no
Yeah.
better place than after
Yeah.
that,
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
so people can just have that image in their head.
Basically, and then by the way, people, what you just heard, nobody's gonna get nobody's dick sucked at my show. So just I want to clear that up.
That's
real
kind of
quick.
like a bad thing, dude. Like if
That's why
if no one leaves your show, like
no. If you leave my show
No
and
one's-
get
no
your
one's-
dick
no-
sucked,
no one's gonna
That's
solidify like a good dick sucking after the show, or you should be promoting that people are gonna get laid at your shows, Freddy. I'm just letting you know.
I don't know, bro. I don't think. I don't think that would be a good idea, bro.
Hey, Chan, like, what are the statistics on like how many blowjobs do you think people get a day? Like, what's the average number of like total blowjobs in the world?
We'll Google that.
Listen, I don't know if they.
I'm pretty sure you can find. Yeah. It's 2019, bro. You can find all this shit.
Again, dude, I'm gonna get viruses.
No, I doubt that you'll get virus.
Besides, your best bet's going to be a statistical analysis, like the amount of blowjobs people like admit to giving and receiving.
Oh no, not like gay a day. Let's see. This one person gave 15 blowjobs in one day.
Now, what
No.
stopped him? What was the limiting
First
factor?
of all, hold on. First
Yeah.
of all, that is not a credible source. I hate that fucking website.
What was
you wanna
that?
You want to name the website?
Quora?
Yeah,
Quora.
What do you got wrong with Quora?
it's not credible.
All right, let's go with Reddit.
I've
dude.
read some bullshit on that
Let's
site.
go with Reddit.
Cite your facts, man. Come on. Sources. Let's go with it. Not trying to necessarily defend Quora, but if we're going to disparage the name.
Yeah, I used a couple Quora like articles to pass a couple of classes, man.
Nah,
We've already talked about your comparability ethically.
man. Well, fuck, that escalated real quick.
I'm pretty sure you called him a piece of shit on the last episode. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said it escalated again.
I don't know, man. I'm guessing like a lot of blowjobs get done a day, dude. Maybe sometimes forcefully. Like, but I think I would say like in the millions, the 1 million, not anything over a million. You know. I think that's a solid number. Like 1 million blowjobs occur in one day.
I would be willing to bet that it would be 1 million plus.
1 million plus.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Upwards of 1 million blowjobs a day.
I mean, because you guys sleep on the fact that there's gay guys that suck a lot more dick than straight women.
Oh yeah, you got some champs out there playing
Yeah.
for all teams that just like are in it to win it, and
Yeah, dude.
I've
What?
seen video evidence.
You know what? The need is here. I think this is what we should do. We should just pack clipboards and take this show on the road, like you guys were saying, and pull out.
It's
See-
gonna happen. I guarantee.
Well, let's
you
just
that.
ask the people how many blowjobs, like how many blowjobs have they given or had in one day, and then we'll
beloved
get
audience members, if you are currently listening to this and would like to add to our scientific pursuit of knowledge, at which you know we are most diligent and dedicated to,
yeah.
we would like your numbers.
What's the most?
Yeah. Yeah. I would guess, set yourself up an anonymous Gmail account and drop us a line if you want to be, all secretive about it.
You don't need to do that. I mean, we just will respect
Yeah.
if you say not to put out your information.
Yeah, we respect you, but if you don't trust us, we're just saying there's.
Hey,
Dude,
but if you want your number shouted out, and you have no problems with it.
Oh yeah, if somebody's
Yeah.
proud of their numbers, either
Yeah.
giving or receiving.
Yeah.
Again, I consider you a champ if you're out there just spreading blowjobs like it's your business.
I think the most I've had in one day was like 3.
It's a good number.
Yeah, that's a
called-
basic
that-
number. I want.
That's called the 3-head trick.
What is that 3-head trick?
I mean, it's not for a blowjob, but when you pull a 3-head trick, that means that you fuck 3 different women in a time span of 24 hours.
No, this was the same girl,
Yeah,
but just
yeah.
different occasions in the day.
God bless her.
Yeah, I wonder where she's at.
Spreading the love.
Probably, man. She's probably making someone else's.
So
blowjob
how did
number.
we go from Brazilian machetes and Russian fucking
Oh
teams?
yeah, dude. I was telling Freddy, dude, on Live Leak one time I saw inside a Brazilian prison where they forced a child molester to perform oral sex on someone. And I was like, damn, dude. Was that like?
You know what I would do to a child molester in prison?
Would you do something similar to that?
No. You want me to tell you what I would do?
What would you do?
You remember watching that scene in the movie? I believe it's American Me, when they get that guy drunk.
And then they gang rape him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they rape him first.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rape him. I would get a black dude to do it.
Yeah.
And then I would get a black dude to do that part, and then I would do what they did in the rest of the part that they did in the movie.
A knife.
The knife, wrapped it in the bandana, and just put it in his asshole. I would do that. I would put it straight in, and then I would twist it sideways. And that's like the nicest way that I can figure to do it. You know?
I don't know.
I'm actually being nice about it, because I would do it once. You know?
I don't know, man. I would like to know that you have some good in you, and you'd probably like show mercy to this guy.
That's me showing.
I know.
mercy.
Whatever happened to a good conservative Colombian necktie?
Yeah, I mean, why do we have to go overboard with all this?
So why would he have to rape a child? You know what I'm saying? That's the same question.
I don't
True. But the whole you rape children, I'm going to force you to give me a blowjob. Like, that's just two sexual predators meeting.
It looks like, it's like the same thing.
It's like when an alligator meets a crocodile and
Yeah.
the crocodile just devours it, and you're like, well, that could have gone either way.
I mean, plus like the karma that you would have to live in, knowing that you did that to someone else. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel bad for ripping off someone with change when they ask me to buy them something. Like, I can imagine like living with the fact that
how do you think the kid felt?
Huh? I'm pretty sure the kid felt horrible.
What if it was your kid?
Bro, I mean, I don't want to put this out there, but I've been the victim of sexual abuse.
Yeah, but
and it doesn't feel good, you know. But it's something that you move over, and it was a part of your life.
I mean, like, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, and I'm not saying I'm. And
I want to say that whatever happened with whoever it happened, I mean, I don't hold grudges, you know. It's like something that happened.
You want me to tell you something, bro? I understand where you're coming from, but all I'm gonna say is, like, God's still working with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet. Is what the fuck I'm saying.
I feel you.
I'm working towards that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me throw a scenario out to y'all. What if every time, all right, let's say a child predator is convicted, they have been found guilty by the court. Let's say right after the sentencing is done, you take them to a nice room. Everything, the chairs and the table are bolted down. There's nothing in there. And then you let their victim in with a baseball bat for like 5 minutes.
No, I'd rather.
I don't know.
Strictly enforce the 5-minute rule.
No, I would rather have the black dude rape him for 3.5 minutes, and then I put the knife in him for whatever time is left. I can do that.
I mean, I would see how it could help the victim, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this victim felt
Well,
powerless.
I mean,
They don't have to walk in with a baseball bat. They could walk in with, fucking love in their heart and forgiveness.
But if they wanted to assert power over them, over their saint, like the person that violated them,
or if they wanted to walk in with like that razor dildo from the movie Seven, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I mean, either way,
that's fucked though,
dude.
Like, I'm saying, look, but 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You got 5 minutes.
That's all you got, pimpin'.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it'll, like, I mean, you're still doing it to someone.
The real question at that point is whether you chain down the guy before you let the victim in.
Or another thing, another thing that I would do, but it would take longer. But another thing that I would do, if you don't want me to have somebody rape the guy,
devils.
Nah.
Come on, man. I wouldn't circled back to this, man. You're talking about black dudes raping predators and shit. Dude, let's just cut the bullshit. That Tasmanian devil would love to crawl up in the asshole.
Fucking eat you from the inside out, dude.
See, what I'm tripping out is, how come you're okay with that, but me not doing the other thing?
I'm not okay with it. I'm just saying, hey, dude, that's like a little. It's like,
well, dude, I'm saying it.
Like,
I'm saying it.
No, you know what I would. The other thing that I would do, if you don't want me to have somebody rape him and then me put the knife in his asshole, I would take.
Why can't you just stab him, bro?
No, because that's too easy. Like, he's gonna die quick. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe stab him in the butt, bro. Like,
no, and I am. I'm
Yeah.
putting the knife in his asshole. That's what I'm doing.
you're like you're shoving it all the way in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
That's the point.
Give him a jab in the
I
cheek.
want to feel his intestine. You know what I'm saying?
You want?
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
Damn.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Have
what
you ever read up on seppuku, man, or like harakiri,
Yeah, dude.
the disembowelment thing that the Japanese got for suicide?
Yeah.
No,
The samurai way of killing yourself.
Like basically, you slash like through all of your bowels as you're going through these 3 cuts back and forth. And like most times, my understanding was by the time they got to the bottom of that 3rd cut, they were so in pain that they were incapable of continuing, which is why you had your homeboy behind you with the sword to behead you.
Oh yeah.
Before you start screaming like a little bitch and pissing yourself.
Your most
Yeah.
trusted like person in the world like would cut your head off.
So I'm just saying, you give them a good, let's say, dozen or a couple dozen shanks in the gut, and you're gonna get the desired result that you want of pain and.
Or why not just rape them, bro, and just leave it as that?
no,
Just
because
fucking-
they continue to live.
I'm seeing a pattern here with you, dude, and this is disturbing to me. Why coming back to the rape?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Like
No,
I feel like I
I'm
feel like you jumped on the Tasmanian Devils for completely different reasons than I did.
no.
like,
no.
Like I think in your scenario, these
I
were
think it's-
greased up Tasmanian Devils, and you're just like, nah, let them run free.
They're fulfilling my fantasies, Sean. No. I mean, I would rather not have the rape happen, but why get it? Like,
my thing was that it's completely, there is almost a moral innocence in the idea of
Yeah.
letting an animal do what it's going to do. Because, like, all right, it's instinct at that point. You take the guy into a room, you pull his pants down, you bend him over, strap him down, spray some, I can't believe it's not butter on his asshole, and you let that Tasmanian devil loose.
Oh my
So
god!
no, like
You could even, I mean, you could choose any other rodent. I mean, you could. I think anything crawling up there is gonna like hurt.
no,
and, like-
what?
Oh,
Okay, so
dude.
then if you want me to take the rape part out and
Yeah.
the knife out of his asshole, then fine. Then what I would do
Trying
is
to do a motherfucker like Gaddafi.
What I would do is I
Yeah.
grab this dude, I tie him down to like a table, you strap him down to where he can't move, you leave him alone, you leave his clothes on, you don't take anything off, but then what you do is you get like, I want to say, because you need enough water, so you get like a 20-gallon barrel, right, and you hang it, and then what you do is you drill, I believe it was a 10-centimeter hole or 12-centimeter hole to where it's directly aimed at the middle of the forehead, and you just let that drop, and then eventually what ends up happening, according to Chinese history, is they end up dying of desperation.
Dude, you could do waterboarding a lot faster.
Yeah.
No,
Wa-
I
wa-
would again.
and
What
water-
part again? What part of I want this motherfucker to suffer?
No, you
don't
can
you
drive.
understand?
You
Have
can
you-
drive somebody insane
Have you-
with waterboarding.
Have you ever seen waterboarding?
Yeah, isn't that where they put the towel on your face?
You
and
know what
then
that feels like, dude?
Vaguely.
I'm not. I don't want to do it to anybody. I don't. But it's like drowning. It's like
Yeah.
I got a short list of people I wouldn't mind trying it on.
I would not want to.
Because here's the thing: when you do it right, you don't kill them. There's
Yeah.
no way for them to aspirate water if you do it. You have them on an angle.
Yeah.
Like that was the dumb part with what's his name, Cowhead or whatever.
where they just had him on a flat surface.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh my god, it's totally torture," and it's like, "Well, yeah, it's torture, stupid. I don't understand why you didn't think it was
Yeah.
torture." But like on the second part, they almost killed you, homie. They had your ass on the point of death because if you're on that flat angle, man, there is totally a possibility that you might aspirate water into your lungs. My point being is, when you do it properly, you are keeping someone on the edge of like they
Yeah,
believe
but
they're
then-
going to
but-
die
but
in
then-
their soul.
But then they don't die.
Yeah, you drive them insane.
But they don't die.
Oh, you can just finish him off like civil like afterwards. Just strangle him or something.
There was like a king, dude, that had like trying to look it up, but he had like this torture, like a method of torture where he would lock you into like a box, where only like little parts of your wrist were able to like squeeze out your hands, and the same thing with like your feet, like only like your ankles were able to push out your feet. So as your feet, your ankles sticking out, your wrist and your hands sticking out, and then your head. but you would basically be like fed, and like you would have water. But the only thing is, where you had to like shit and piss in this box that you were in, and that's how
And
you
then
would die.
Suffocate yourself.
Yeah, from the aroma, from all this other shit.
Well, the bed sores and
Yeah.
the sepsis. And,
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
shit would affect you, and he would just have you out
And
there.
then you know what I would add to like just add spice to it, bro. You remember that? You remember
it's like,
that?
wait, I like it. But
You
it could be
remember?
better.
Yeah, you remember that rat you were talking about?
What, the ferret?
No, the rat. I would actually dump a rat in there
Yeah.
so it can just eat you slowly.
Fuck.
Because a rat would take a while to eat you. You know what I mean? So I would do that.
I mean,
Oh, actually, the bear would be the
And
way to go with it, 'cause
I
the
would
bear start with your legs.
I would strategically place the rat right on your dick so it can start eating your dick first.
You never seen those cages where it's like basically you can strap a person's head into this cage and then you open it up and rats just come at their face.
yeah. A Fear Factor. Yeah, I think they were on Fear Factor, no?
They may have done that on Fear Factor, but that was actually an ancient medieval torture method because eventually they starved the rats.
This is why.
We shouldn't be allowed
I
rats.
posted. I
We
posted
need
those two
rat
articles.
control.
I posted those two articles on Facebook about those guys that were arrested and sentenced because they literally went. One of them went on the internet through the sex abuse fucking registry, and he tracked down these people and he killed them by beating them with a hammer repeatedly.
Yeah.
And the other
Right.
guy barbecued them. So
Okay.
I was like, to me,
I was with
to
you
me,
right up until the barbecue.
to me, like those are real American heroes. To me,
I
Well-
don't know, man.
Look, they're vigilantes. They're not necessarily to be admired, but they are to be understood in the sense that, like, there is a drive in the human, like, psychology to defend against that sort of behavior. Like, for some reason, we're a little bit cooler. It's like, okay, you murdered someone. Why did you murder them? But if it's like, okay, you fucked a kid, it's not like, okay, well, why did you fuck the kid? I mean, we're kind of curious on a
but because
sociological level.
there's no, but
because
because
you want to know how to prevent it.
no, because well, I mean, aside from that, there's also no real valid reason as into why anybody in their right mind would be like, oh, okay, I get it. That makes sense. I understand why you fucked the kid. So it's all right. You can do it again.
Yeah, and there's a vast difference between being able to logically go like, okay, there's psychological trauma here from past child abuse, and this gets okay. We understand how it.
And
happened.
I don't believe the
That has no
psychology. I
justification.
don't believe the psychology that people have said before that a lot of people, these people that grow up to be serial rapists, that one of the biggest triggers is because they were molested when they were kids. Because I was molested when I was a kid, and I never once thought of.
I think it was in the order, like maybe in the manner it happened. Like if it was like a really like violent like sexual abuse or abuse to where like it was almost like repetitive and violent and heinous, you know. I think that breeds like violent like psychotic victims, you know.
Yeah, and these are the ones that deserve to get their assholes eaten out by Tasmanian devils.
Well, look, we've had the conversation about the tie between schizophrenics and cannabis.
Yeah.
And the idea that if somebody does have those triggers present in, genetically, cannabis can set that off.
Yeah.
I think that there is something there as well as far as personality disorders when it comes to abuse. Like there are a lot of people that say wouldn't necessarily fall under PTSD from some of the abuse, but that doesn't mean that they don't have some sort of like psychological hang up or,
Yeah.
they are in their own way suffering from that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have some mass trauma that they're getting over, but that's people deal with shit in different ways. And every once in a while, you get somebody that goes, okay, well, I guess this is what we do. Well, it's like violence, you know what I mean? There are a lot of people that were beat as kids that didn't turn out to be violent people. Some of the friendliest, least aggressive people I know.
But then we've also said that there's a difference between spanking a kid and beating a kid.
Yeah, but
I know people who have been beat as kids.
And they're perfectly fine.
Well, I wouldn't say perfectly fine.
But they're not like they're law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, their hang-up isn't aggression and violence. Like,
Yeah.
that's not, like, maybe they overeat or maybe they, have some sort of sexual hang-up or something like that. But,
Sounds like Leo, but
What are you talking about,
why you
bro?
got to call them out like that? My point being is I understand the arguments for it, but there is still no justification. Now, I do fall into the camp that I think we should keep the crazy ones alive to figure out how the fuck you
what
get
if
that
we
far.
were to get them all and just throw them on an island?
I think that's what they did with Australia,
And they could,
they made their own country. They started like turning waves. I mean,
and
it
then
worked out.
They could
As
like
in they
just,
reformed.
they could just like fuck each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think maybe their whole thing is where they want to rape someone younger. And
Okay, well then they would
kid look-
stop fucking. Cause
I'm pretty sure they would. I mean, they do kind of do that with like camps and medical facilities where they keep all these people that have molested and abused and raped minors. They keep them in this camp and they kind of just like give them therapy. And ultimately, the only way to get out of that camp is if you go through chemical castration.
Yeah.
So
Now, and I could be wrong on this. I may have been reading old material, but there was something I came across that said chemical castration only works for people who are sexually, like, there is, say, the same thing with just rape in general,
Yeah.
where a lot of it is not psychologically tied necessarily to sexual stimulation. You have examples of like dudes trying to rape somebody and they can't even get their dick up, but doesn't mean they're not going to beat the shit out of that person and still violently assault them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well, the
recidivism rate with child molestation seems to be fucking almost 100% from what I'm gathering from material. It's not something that they can go, okay, I'm better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
That's what I was gonna say.
I can wave a bottle of Jack Daniels in front of Freddy, and he's not gonna like later on when he's by himself, he's not gonna be like, man, I really would have loved that Jack Daniels. He's
That's not true.
Oh, really?
Because of like the way the alcoholic might, and I'm not gonna go into detail because we got like 10 minutes left. But
Are you gonna be here looking up bottles of like fucking like Gentleman Jack?
Normally, honestly, but it's
You
funny.
want me to start pulling up now?
It's funny that you say that because normally, psychologically, that's the way it works. Like there's a part of our brain because once you become an alcoholic, you're always gonna be an alcoholic no matter what you do. So what happens is that basically what I'm saying is that trigger is always gonna be there. So what you just do with that is you stimulate it. So when you stimulate that trigger, it brings back those memories. So, and I'm speaking from experience. It's happened to me before when I leave a bar that I've been at a bar for a minimum of like 2 to 3 hours. I will come home and that exactly will happen. Like I will be here at home in the dark or laying down on the bed, and I'm thinking of like Jack Daniels or cold Budweiser, and I'm just thinking about it. And the only thing that'll save me from abstaining from it, and this is the part that is different for everybody. Some people happen relapse. I thank God I haven't relapsed, but what helps me is I keep repeating to myself, like, don't throw away almost 10 years of sobriety. Like, you've come a long way, you can do it. And then eventually, I fall asleep. And then when I fall asleep, it happens like my brain resets and it kind of forgets what happened, like the episode that I have. But it does happen. Like, if you start waving, like, drinks in front of me and shit like that. And
okay, I'm just saying, replace that with 9-year-old kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. No, that's what I'm saying. No, I understand what he's saying. Like that happens.
You enjoyed that way too much.
It's the same thing. Like
I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, no, it's the same fucking thing.
I mean, I think it's the same crave. Like maybe like the craving is like
and what you're doing.
Well, here's the thing: not all alcoholics have the same response that Freddy does either.
Yeah.
Man. I'm saying that it's different even for that, but on the whole, the the sexual drive towards pedophilia seems to be one that is not.
Yeah, that shit is. I don't care what anybody tells you.
Yeah.
There's a reason we used to send motherfuckers to
therapy-
monasteries back in the day. It's like,
therapy-
look, we can't have you around anymore, dude.
Like
You gotta
therapy
go.
and all that shit will not. Like pedophiles cannot be cured.
Well, it's like that whole thing
It's-
about like cure the gay thing, where like they put the dudes into
gayness
therapy
is
and-
not like it's not like a fucking disease that you treat and cure. You know what I'm saying? Once you're gay, I really believe like you're gay.
come
Or
out
bi-
the other side looking all fucking
or
glassy eyed, going,
bisexual
"Oh, that
or
was
whatever.
disgusting."
Yeah.
Okay.
Same
Sure.
thing with a pedophile. Once you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile, and that's what the fuck you're gonna be. Like, you're sick.
Well, to be honest, you ever watched the movie Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
Part of that was, even if you go back and reread the original book, it was
It's
the
the
idea
original book had a big thing different, and I think
well,
that's
the
what you want.
ending.
Yeah,
but no, what I was going for was necessarily
When
the,
he's having sex with the girls, because the
What?
girls were like really young. In the book, they were like in I think grade school or something. You know, and
they were quite young in the book.
Yeah.
But he's also, I believe, the character is about 16.
yeah, but still, like that's like
Well, dude, it's like the movie Kids, man. You've seen that one, right?
yeah, I've seen
It's
kids.
actually a badass movie.
Yeah, but if
I
you
like it.
dude, but if you write that out on paper and you're like, okay, so we got a bunch of teenagers giving each other AIDS, drugs, and unwanted dick. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Shout out to Casper.
Yeah.
it's
He had-
just me.
He had a horrible
It's
death,
just-
but yeah. Shout out to Casper.
Dude, I used to watch that show with Bill Paxton, Big Love, about the Mormon family
Oh,
of polygamists.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it was a little jarring. Like when I finally, I kept staring at Chloe Savini with the first couple episodes, and I was like, "Where the hell do I know this actress from?" And then it was like, "Oh yeah, Kids." Also, Brown Bunny. Shout out to realistic blowjob scenes in
Dude.
movies. That's
Bring those back.
oh man.
No, okay.
You have serious issues, bro. You should.
If you're worried about me wanting realistic blowjobs back in movies, if you're worried about that, dude, I mean, you can't handle the rest of the shit that like.
I'm more worried about the whole rape thing, and
There is a bit of a concern. We have your laptop screen pulled up on the side over here so we can look at stuff, and like at some point I'm afraid you're going to hit a link and it's just going to
Yeah.
like
No,
autofill.
I'm not gonna bring that up. No, but part of like the I guess
It's
like
gonna
dealing.
auto-
That's why you
Autofill.
partition your hard drive.
It's
Yeah, I
gonna
understand.
it's gonna autofill grandmas with dicks. And
No, like I think there's like there's a sensitivity thing like you were talking about. Like part of like the dealing with like the whole like child abuse
Yeah.
was to like just do it enough where it was like not even that big of a deal, almost like just I guess like another occurrence. You know,
lost me, man. Do what enough?
like go over the situation enough and go and think
I
what
understood.
happened.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
understood
Therapy,
exactly
okay.
what,
Yeah, yeah.
what you
Yeah,
meant.
it's like it's like what they do to treat people with PTSD.
right.
They just like
So, folks, with that
Yeah.
being said, this episode has been brought to you by Rockstar.
All right, we close.
I'm kidding, man. I was just saying because of what he was saying. But no, but I do get you. I understand what you were trying to explain, and you're actually right as well. Like because when I saw, I mean, my situation was completely different. I'm not talking about rape or being molested, but when I saw one of the therapists that I saw about my situation with my marriage, she kind of like reiterated the same thing. You keep going over and over these behaviors, but you keep going over like you're taking the wrong approach, which is basically when you take the wrong approach, you're not getting better. You're just repeating the behavior.
Right.
As opposed to like the way you explained it. Which is what you said initially slipped my mind. What did you say?
about what? Just like
the
repeating.
PTSD.
Yeah, repeating the instance over and over.
Yeah,
towards-
until you actually, I don't want to say, I forgot the word that she used, but I don't want to say until you're okay with it, but until you actually realize and your brain and your body processes what actually happened.
One of the best explanations I ever heard. We've actually myself and our cameraman. I'm not even sure if we're using aliases anymore, but we've talked about watching Jordan Peterson's stuff, and he had a quote in there about traumatic experiences, and he was like, basically, memory's function is to understand trauma. Like, we're able to go like, oh, that might be dangerous, that might, whatever. And he's like, the idea was if you go back to a memory and you have an emotional response to that memory, there is something about that scenario that you have not thought through in some way. There's something you don't understand, and you're like, it's like, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna,
exactly.
I know there's danger there. I was gonna say what you were kind of describing was very similar to exposure therapy, where you take people, say, who are afraid of heights, and you slowly, you take them up on a 1-story elevator, 2-story, and eventually.
Fuck that! I would never do that. But I understand what you're saying.
Right, dude. I did a rope climbing course when I was about 12 years old, and I got to the top of a 15-foot pole and just froze up. And they were like, "You got to come down." And I was like, "Fuck you! Stop tugging on the rope."
Have y'all seen that video of that guy that does cartwheels on the rooftop of a building that is like, I think, like 300 feet in the air?
Is he Russian?
I have no fucking idea, but
no, I haven't. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that shit, when you watch it, it'll make you sweat.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's one from Dubai, I believe, where this guy was out on the edge of a hotel or something, man, and he's just like jumping from these little I forget what they're called, but the bits that are sticking out from the building, the crenellation or whatever.
Oh, like the scaffolding, like and shit like
no, this is a built building, but kind of like they have the edge work around.
Gotcha.
Yeah, around the perimeter of the building, where the layers kind of come together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stuff will definitely make you asshole tighten.
Put that on a fucking fisheye lens, dude. That shit looks scary.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Actually, that's how you know it's real fucking scary, is when you put it back to normal and you're like, no, my asshole's still tight. Palms are still sweating. We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a good note to wrap it up on.
Occasionally watch things that tighten your asshole.
Yeah, and just be nice. Don't be an asshole, and don't fuck kids. Basically,
very simple.
Those are the basic rules of life,
Somehow those got left out of Hammurabi's law.
Yeah. I think that was the 11th commandment that was on the tablet that got broken.
No, the 11th commandment is don't get caught.
Oh, don't get caught. You guys ever seen is it Monty Python or one of those movies where he's like, I have the 10 commandments.
Oh, I thought that was History of the World.
Oh, that is History of the World.
Yeah, shout out to Mel Brooks. That motherfucker's still alive and kicking.
Yeah, dude.
There was a great article a while back where he's like, I couldn't have made any of my movies nowadays. And if you have not seen Blazing Saddles, you're not a real American. Freddy, you want to let them know where you're at?
Y'all can find me across the board at Freddy G on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
You can find me at hatfieldstandup@gmail.com, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. You can find the audio version of this podcast at shoutengine.com/bouncingbrains, as well as on Stitcher and the Google Music Play app. You can listen to new episodes premiering every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at rgvtitanradio.com, 7 a.m., 9 a.m. Get that early morning drive in. If you'd like to give us some feedback, which we would love to receive from you, you can find us at gmail.com, Bouncing Brains Podcast at gmail.com, as well as Bouncing Brains Podcast on Facebook, Bouncing Brains on Twitter. We have a group on Facebook, so if you want to get in there and interact with each other, by all means do so. And by all means, if I can say that, stress that one more fucking time, please subscribe on YouTube. If you have been watching the episodes, you can find the videos there under Bouncing Brains. We do not have the custom URL yet because we need 100 subscribers. Did I miss anything?
And somebody please find me my dickies and hit me up.
Find Freddy's dickie.
I'm not asking you to buy it. I'm just tell me where the fuck it's at and I can buy my own shit.
Yeah, someone just let him know where his dickie's at.
You can purchase Sean's dickie. I'm a humble man. Oh, we all got to make that gas money somewhere. folks. It's been beautiful. Good night.
Yeah, have a good night.